Right then guys, today we've got an unboxing video of the new Mark 4 Space Marines. Brand new, just got them from Games Workshop in Chatham yesterday. Really good store down there. So, use this handy dandy knife. Try not to cut my fingers off. Get rid of that. So, new box art compared to the normal 40k Space Marines. Got the Horus Heresy logo on there as well. You've got just two different paint schemes on the back, Word Bearers and Ultramarines. It's basically meant as an expansion to the Calth box set, but obviously they can be used for any legion, and I know some people are even using these for 40k as well. So let's see what we get inside. I'm going to try not to ruin the box. So first of all, pack of 10 bases. These are the larger bases, the same ones you get with the Calth box.
32 mil.
Yeah, they're the 32 mils. So I personally think they're a lot better. They look a lot better with the Marines on them. There's a bit more space to kind of put some scenic stuff on the bottom as well. The scale looks a bit nicer on those, but just a normal bag of 10. Everything out of the box. Put that over to one side. Okay, so start off with the boring bit. So we've got the instructions. These are again the new format instructions.
Yeah, I really like the new instruction books.
I think the new ones are really good. Yeah. You've got, as normal, 10 different sets of legs, 10 different torsos. I think there are some slight differences in some of the torsos. Most of them are pretty similar. And then, obviously, anyone that's made the Calth Marines knows that from these sprues, you can basically do any of the squads you can have in 30k or 40k. For 40k, you can easily make a normal tactical squad. You've got the heavy weapon twist. You've only got a missile launcher. Although I think, and you got heavy bolter as well, and then you've got the melter gun, the graviton gun, the plasma gun, and you've got a combi weapon, which is one of these new style combi weapons where you've got different pieces.
Yeah, if you're clever at magnetising, you can.
Yeah, you can have the lot. Yeah, really nice, really clear instructions, simple to follow, and then yeah, you just got some kind of finished article images on the back, so you can kind of take some ideas from those. Although, like all of the new Games Workshop kits, they're incredibly versatile. You can make a lot of different poses just straight off the sprues. You've got a transfer sheet. Again, it's the same one you get in the Calth set, I believe. You just got a slightly bigger version. So you got the Ultramarines markings and the Word Bearers. If you're not playing either of those legions, then
eBay.
Yeah, you can put that one on eBay. I mean, you've got some kind of generic parts. So you've got the standard tactical squad markings. You've got numbers for the squads. So there's a few bits you can use, whatever one you're doing. I know I've seen somebody else mention that these little shapes, if I can just get those in focus, they actually would work really well with Thousand Suns. And I think they would. I think they're more Thousand Suns than they are Word Bearers. So if you play Thousand Suns, it's a good choice. And then you got 3 sprues. So
I think it's 2 the same, really.
No, you don't get 2 the same. You get 3 completely different sprues. So we'll start with this one. You've got bolt guns, lots and lots of bolt guns. Obviously, they've got the hands molded onto them. All of the new Forge World weapons have got the hands molded on, so they're interchangeable with the plastic and the resin kits. You've got the parts for the combi weapon. You've got a nice 30k era melter gun there. Something I really like about these kits is you actually do get enough pistols and combat knives to give the entire squad a pistol on their hip and a combat knife as well, which you don't get with the 40k Tactical Marines. You get a limited amount. So you've got all the holstered pistols, nice little ammunition pouches. This one's also got the bits for, or part of the bits for the heavy bolter. And you've got the backpack with just one exhaust, which is the backpack you use for the missile launcher. Second sprue, what have we got on here? We've got more parts of the heavy bolter. Got all of these nice combat knives. I think these combat blades are really, really good compared to the ones you get with the 40k. They've got the nice little detail of the sheath on them, so you can actually find a place to put them on the model. Flamer, rest of the missile launcher, a Vexilla, which is a bit different. People that play 40k will recognise these. You normally give them to your sergeants, just put them on for a bit of kind of extra flavour. In 30k, you've got your own special rules for the Vexillas, so they're quite important. You don't have to give them to your sergeant, you can give them to just any random Marine in the squad. Got a power sword, chain sword, some more legs, and then all the shoulder pads. I'm still a bit upset you only get 4 of the cool riveted shoulder pads. I think you should get a few more than 4. They are my favourite shoulder pads that any Marines have ever had. I love the fluff behind them and the story behind them. You also got a few that have got these extra little bits at the top, but most of them are literally just flat, plain shoulder pads. There's not a lot of detail. Not that you need a huge amount, you know, if you use decals or some people hand paint. And then the final sprue we've got heads. So obviously we've got the very 30k head with the headdress, kind of Romanesque headdress.
Roman centurion.
Yeah, we've got a lot of fairly standard Mark IV Marine heads. A couple of them have got little extra eyepieces and things like that kind of work for your special weapons or heavy weapons, and a couple of bald heads as well if you like to use those. All of the torsos, you've got another nice bolt pistol for someone's hip there. You've got the, I don't know what you call it really, the kind of the loincloth marks out a centurion as well. And yeah, it's again, I think it's a really nice kit. It continues in the vein of what Games Workshop have been doing for quite a long time. Their kits are getting, I think, nicer and nicer. The sculpts are getting nicer and nicer. You've got a lot of interchangeability in the parts. I paid £30 for this one, I think. This is £5 more than the 40k Tactical Squad.
I think you get a lot more in it.
I think you do. I think you get a lot more unique ideas. And for anyone that's playing 30k, anyone that's playing Heresy like myself and James and some of the other guys we play with, you know, it is still cheaper than the resin kit. And the fact is, if you're buying this for 40k, this is a tactical squad. There's not a lot more you can do with it. You make a tactical squad out of it. For 30k, this is a tactical squad. This is a veteran squad. This is a special weapon squad, a special heavy weapon squad. You can use it to make seekers. I personally have made destroyers using these parts.
Yeah.
There's so much you can do because of the fact you can go to Forge World, you can look for the weapon you want, you can just buy a pack of those weapons and arms, and you can use these as the basis. So I think it's a really good entry level to 30k. And if you want to play 40k and you just want something a bit different to the normal Marines, I think they look really nice, really cool models. And yeah, we'll be starting to put these together in the next couple of weeks. Myself and James have got a new slow grow we're going to be doing.
A new project we're doing.
So we're going to have we're still not 100% sure. It's either going to be 2 legions. I'm definitely doing mine. I'm doing World Eaters. And James,
I'm between Mechanicum and Imperial Fists.
I'm pushing him to do Mechanicum because I love the models, but Imperial Fists would be good as well. Either way, they're good options because I'm doing a Traitor Legion. Yeah, I've still got my Blood Angels. I'm really happy with them, but until the next Blood Angels book comes out, there's not a lot I can add to them at the moment. So I just thought it'd be interesting to make World Eaters. So I'm going to be basically building them from these kits. We'll be putting up little update videos as that goes along. I've just picked up a load of resin parts this evening from a friend of ours who had, for some reason, loads of World Eater bits.
I've got Spartan.
Yeah, so we've picked up some parts already, and yeah, we'll be putting up videos and then aiming to do some battle reports for that as well. So yeah, overall, yeah, I think it's a great kit if you're into your 40k, 30k. Arguably, people are saying the Calth box is the better deal because obviously you get 3 of these kits plus the Contemptor. You still got to have £95 to lay out to buy the Calth kit in one hit. For myself, with the way I'm very slow growing this new Legion, these are perfect. I can just pick one up every couple of weeks, some extra little bits and pieces, and before you know it, I'm going to have 1,000, 1,500 point army. It's a very easy way to get into 30k, and I think you're going to see more and more 30k direct from Games Workshop in the next year or 2 as well. I think they've realised how big of a market they've got there, and they're going to keep going. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment any questions you've got about this kit, let us know and we'll try and answer them for you. Thanks a lot.